We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jordan Yamamoto gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
The numbers, 282 to start play with 43 home runs and 93 RBIs. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Romuto is retired, and there's one away. Here's Bryce Harper now. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch on its way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Kingery leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 62 on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
the plate now, A.J. Pollard.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 15 long balls and 29 driven in. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Joyce. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Philly. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, at the ball.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball recently.
Still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So coming to the plate, John Bodie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Lewin Diaz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Diaz, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In there for strike 1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, Neil Walker. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The shortstop, Didi.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, David Bodie took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Aaron Nola is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0. Here's Matt Joyce now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Harold.
Now here it comes.
Ramirez.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting it.
At the plate, J.J. Bleday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Bleday is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. And another foul ball. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. Joyce coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The first baseman, number 17, Bryce Harper.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollard. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. In the air out to right. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
The shortstop.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Josh Rader is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Josh Rader.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he nails him at third. Great throw. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third. Leading off the inning, Josh Rader, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as
Kingery's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that's a home run into the top tank. Solo shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter.
Standing in now, David Bodie. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Rader, a native Texan. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off.
At the ball.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Down 1-1.
To 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Phils digging in for his second at-bat, Lewin Diaz. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1.
The third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. The catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone!
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
So now to the plate, Matt Joyce. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Joyce, once an Atlanta Brave, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner in the scoring position now with 2 away. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Romuto. Hot shot on the ground is short, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Looking up is Joyce. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Jose Arena gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, A.J. Pollard. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now. Didi Gregorius would be next. 3-0 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Leday is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Thank you, Heidi.
Francisco.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Kingery ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Second baseman.
Digging in, John Bodie. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It's Eliezer Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hernandez.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike taken up in the zone. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, David Bodie, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Marlins 1. Striding into the box, Lewin Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count even now at 1-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
2-1 to count. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
The third baseman, number 24. Jesus.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Matt Joyce. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. It's still an 8-1 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
Line drive to center field. Leday is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on third. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Rhys Hoskins will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch of the at-bat. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Popped up. Diaz has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, A.J. Pollard. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harold Ramirez. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollard. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
He froze him on the fastball there. J.J. Bleday becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Low for ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Caleb Ferguson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now batting.
Settling in now, David Bodie. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see. 5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Didi Gregorius will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 73, Didi Gregorius.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two and one now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
2 out with the man at first. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Leday is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Marlins 1. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Rojas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kingery backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box, John Bodie. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Lewin Diaz. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Nope, that's
The
a ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes. I got to tell this guy, he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set to start the ninth in this one, and next will be the power hitting catcher, JT Realmuto. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Count remains full.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Joyce is there. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they still hold a commanding. In now, Jorge Alfaro starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 7.
Ready now, Matt Joyce. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Kingery's there. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Stepping up now, Harold Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Count still at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Philadelphia Phillies win their 50th away from home. Aaron Nola posts his league-leading 21st victory. Jordan Yamamoto couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.